After 19,000 kilometers and 33 hours, we, our luggage and the bikes arrive at the other end of the world in Auckland and pass the biosecurity without any problems. The first stage of our bike tour leads from Paihia on the Twin Coast Cycle Trail via Kaikohe to Horeke and on via Dargaville to Whangarei. But before we get started, let's take a look at Auckland first. We recover well from the long journey and get used to the 11-hour time difference. The intercity bus then takes us to Paihia in the northeast. From here, we first go on a day tour without luggage to the Haruru and the Rainbow Falls. The extreme gradients, often more than 10%, are really a challenge for us. The next day, we start the Twin Coast Cycle Trail. At Kawakawa, we visit the Kawiti glowworm cave, where thousands of glowworms hang from the ceiling. There is even a public Hundertwasser toilet in Kawakawa. The current train service ends here, and we travel on the former railway line behind it. Not many people live in that area, so supermarkets and overnight accommodations are rare, and we have to take this into account when planning our tours. The towns here seem a bit run down, and they all look very similar. But the landscape around us is beautiful. It's spring and the flowers are blooming everywhere. And there are also a few special features to see.
Like some pillar of God on this road that you wander, burning like some bottle rock.
Maybe it looks a little more interesting on the screen at this speed, but we enjoyed this beautiful area very slowly, calmly, and to the fullest.
Build it up like a fortress, wave the flag when I come home to you. Like an angel in white underwear, and you'll be like the door, straight from a song that I've known all along.
We reach Horeke at the end of the Twin Coast Cycle Trail after 3 days of driving. But our bike ride continues, so the next day we ride through the rain to Opononi. It's good that the rain cleared up again the next day.
I can't leave it unsaid now with you right in front of me. Will you wait by yourself? 'Cause I want you and nobody
At Foursquare in Waimamaku, we get a few supplies for our first night of camping. And then we go up a mountain and into the Waipua forest to the highest kauri tree in New Zealand, the Tane Mahuta. It is 51.5 meters high, has a diameter of 4.5 meters and is approximately 1,500 years old. As soon as we left the kauri forest, almost everything here in Northland is pastureland again. Only a few sweet potatoes are still grown. We haven't seen him here yet. Even between Dargaville and Whangarei, there is nothing but pasture and more pasture. The landscape is beautiful, and with all the hills, it reminds us a lot of the Allgäu. However, there are different flowers here. What is particularly striking are the huge calla lilies that you can see growing along the side of the road everywhere. After 62 kilometers and 600 meters of altitude, we reach Whangarei with its Hundertwasser Art Center. Here we end our bike tour in Northland with a short ride on the Waimahanga track and to the Whangarei Falls.